If you're having wrist pain, elbow pain, shoulder pain, or neck pain, the tools that you're using every day can be the culprit. These are the top criminals of repetitive strain injury. Tools so poorly designed that they have a terrible impact on the human body. I will tell you why they should be sent to jail and what you could be doing to protect yourself. And if it's your first time to this channel and you've never heard the term repetitive strain injury before, or RSI, what we're talking about is overuse injuries to the fingers, wrists, forearm, elbow, shoulder, and neck. I'm going to cover several of the top offenders, and please let me know which one you feel is the worst for you in the comments below. First, let's look at the cell phone. It can lead to many problems because of its shape and the way people typically use it. Its squarish shape puts the thumb at risk because people are not only using the thumb to hold the phone, but they're also swiping and scrolling and texting thousands of times a day. Your thumbs are performing rapid, repetitive movements in an unnatural range of motion that can damage the joint and lead to soft tissue injuries. The phone is also slippery, so people can overgrip, which can lead to more strain in the awkward, injury-causing positions. Meanwhile, your neck is bending forward so that you can view the screen, which is literally a pain in the neck, sometimes referred to as text neck or tech neck. Your elbows are bent to hold the phone up to your ear or to your face, and that strains the nerve that goes around the elbow. Over time, these habitual postures and techniques can lead to serious nerve injuries. You'll know this from the numbness and tingling you feel in your fingers. Next up, the keyboard. Typing seems harmless. You're simply making a keystroke. But if you make 180 to 200 keystrokes per minute, it works out to 10 to 12,000 keystrokes per hour. That's hundreds of thousands of keystrokes over time. Each keystroke places force on finger tendons, your wrist, your forearm muscles. Using the keyboard without regular breaks or proper technique, which means keeping your wrists straight and not resting your forearms on the desk when you're typing, can lead to inflamed tendons, forearm pain, carpal tunnel syndrome, and cubital tunnel syndrome. And the danger isn't just in how fast you type. Just holding still can lead to muscle strain and fatigue, and eventually injury. But as dangerous as the keyboard is, the mouse is even worse, because instead of being able to use 10 fingers of 2 hands, the mouse forces you to use a couple of digits on one hand and arm and shoulder. The mouse also leads to movements like ulnar deviation, twisting your wrist sideways, and dorsiflexing when you're lifting your mouse to position it. The twisting and the up and down extension of the wrist can lead to injury. People also often overgrip the mouse, adding to the strain. Mouse-related injuries include tendonitis, forearm pain, nerve irritation, and shoulder strain. Instead of the mouse, use a foot pedal to click, and better yet, use a dictation program. Now we come to the fast-growing offender, gaming devices. Gamers who use controllers perform thousands of rapid thumb movements per hour, which can lead to serious thumb injuries. Gamers can play for a long time, and these games are designed to be addictive, and in the heat of the moment, you can use more force than is necessary, forget your breaks, until you have a very bad injury. The games are designed to be addictive and very hard to quit. Even with perfect technique and posture, gaming is one of the best ways to get RSI. If you must play a game, play something that involves your whole body like a physical sport, or something that doesn't require a device, such as actual chess. Now, common to many of these injuries is the chair, which is bad enough, but let's talk about so-called ergonomic chairs. People are told to use the lumbar support and backrest to support their spine in good posture. But if you do that, it forces the head into a forward position, causing enormous strain and potential injury along the entire arm because it compresses nerves in the neck and tightens the muscles. If you're sitting at the computer, sit on the very front of your chair without using the backrest and get up frequently. And standing all day is not the solution. It's better to alternate between a little bit of sitting and a little bit of standing and a whole lot of movement such as walking. So while these criminals ought to be sent to jail, so should the manufacturers who create these tools without thinking of the long-term health effects of millions of users who must use them every day. If you want to take action, sign the petition to end RSI here. Let me know which of these culprits ought to go to jail first in the comments below. And for more great information about repetitive strain injury, subscribe to the channel and watch the video that's coming up next.